Welcome to Stage Pack 101, where I teach you how to put together a stage pack. Your stage pack includes 2 curtain rod packs, 5 sandbags. You are going to use 2 of these sandbags for your lights and 3 for your curtains. And last but not least is our handy dandy box. This is where everything else is stored. There are 3 extension cords, 2 multi-plugs, 3 clamps, 2 smaller tripods. These are used for your lights. Speaking of which, you have 4 lamps, you have 1 dimmer pack, 2 curtains, and an extra bulb should the need arise. Grab a partner and begin setting up your curtain. Whenever you open up your pack, you're going to see that there are 2 tripods in either outside pocket and the 2 poles in the middle. I like to start with my tripods, and then the most important thing is to make sure that whenever you're setting it up, that the base part of the tripod is actually as low to the ground as possible without touching the ground, so the sandbag can sit on top of it. You will notice that Anthony and I have switched our tripod middle position so that we can marry our stage poles in the middle. This is really important so that whenever you are setting your third sandbag, you can put them on both of them at the same time without needing a 6th sandbag. Next, you're going to take the 2 rods and you are going to lock them together in the middle. You'll notice that it can extend or shrink back together depending on the size of the curtain that you need for as many kids as you have. Grab your curtain and you'll notice that there is an end that has like a V and it looks like it's ripped. That's actually the end you're going to stick through the curtain. You will use your partner and you will slide the curtain onto the pole and then go and line it up. You will notice there is a wing nut, so you'll want to unscrew it. When putting up your curtain, you'll want to go from your tripod and cross over to the other tripod that you have set up, so it is bypassing that one tripod. You're going to grab your partner and make sure that you are both ready to raise the curtain. You'll notice that there are 2 sections to raise. You'll want to start with the top one. That way, if either of you are short like me, you can get that tightened in first. Then you will tighten your lower one, make sure that it is right level to the ground. And look at that, oh my gosh, both curtains are set up. And now you will go in front of the poles and snap your curtains together. Ours unfortunately had 2 male ends, but guess what? We have clamps, so we are going to still go in front of the pole and we are going to clamp our curtain together. Next, we're going to move on to our lights. You are going to put your sandbag on the side facing away from the stage to counteract the balance of the light itself. You can slide your clamp down directly on the pole in that little corner. That way you don't have to spend an eternity completely unscrewing the clamp. I like to put my lamps sitting on the little knobs. That way it kind of gives it just a little bit of slack too. You're going to take your multi-prong outlets and plug your lamps into it. Then you want to take your tie line and also tie it sitting on base of the tripod. That way it also gives slack to the cord. I like to run the first extension cord all the way across to the other tripod. That gives your audience and your actors the illusion of the stage. You're going to take your second extension cord, plug that one into the other light tripod, and string it all the way back to your dimmer pack, which is wherever your director will be sitting. You're going to plug that in, plug your third extension cord from the dimmer pack into your power source, and then, Anthony, do we have light? Yes, we do. All right, now it's time to pack up. When you are coiling your cord, make sure it is loose and you are not using your arm to coil it, because guess what? Cords have memory. You can use the tie line to tie it back up. It makes a nice pretty circle. Whenever you are packing your stage pack, you want to make sure that you put your curtains down first, because it allows your light something to sit on with your dimmer pack off to the side, since it is also rather heavy. The most important thing to remember is to not pack your sandbags into the stage pack because it can crush your lights. And as far as your curtain rods go, just make sure that your tripods are on the outside and your 2 curtain rods are on the inside, and that is how you put together a stage pack. Thank you for joining me and Anthony, and I hope you have a great summer. Woo!